Hello, welcome to Tumaritis village. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and press the bell.
One day in the peaceful village of Tumaritis, the morning was calm and beautiful. From a distance, a farmer could be seen riding his bicycle, and in a small house nearby lived Petruk. Inside, Garing was smoking and chatting with him. They were waiting for Bagong, who had promised the previous day to take them fishing at the next village's lake. Garing said,
"Be patient, Truk. Let's wait a little longer. If Bagong doesn't show up, I'll head back to the shop and you can go back to your motorcycle taxi work. At least we can earn a bit for tomorrow,"
Petruk replied.
You're right, Rang. I am agreed.
Moments later, Bagong finally arrived and greeted them with a "say hello." Petruk and Garing responded and immediately asked why he was so late. Bagong sheepishly admitted he had overslept until noon. Without wasting time, they started preparing their fishing gear. Petruk rolled out his old motorcycle, while Garing and Bagong pushed from behind.
Do you think this motorbike can handle 3 of us at once?
Petruk asked.
It'll be fine, Truk,
Said Bagong confidently.
"Let's just try it,"
Added Garing. When Petruk tried to start the bike, it wouldn't start. Garing and Bagong pushed harder until suddenly Bagong was left behind. But he managed to leap onto the back seat just in time. They laughed together as they finally set off for their fishing trip. On the road, Petruk asked,
So, where exactly is this lake, Gong? In Sukamandi village, remember? I told you yesterday.
Bagong replied.
I know that. But which side of Sukamandi? That place is huge.
Don't worry. Once we reach the village, we turn right,
said Bagong. Petruk nodded.
All right. Rang, you brought the bait, right? Can't fish without bait.
Garing reassured him.
"Already packed, Truk. It's in the plastic bag inside the bamboo tube."
They continued riding until they reached the village. Petruk parked near a small food stall and said to the stallkeeper,
Sir, may I leave my motorbike here?
Sure, said the man. It'll be safe here, but don't come back too late. I close before sunset. Petruk replied,
No problem. We'll be done by then.
Want some coffee before you go? The man offered.
Only if it's free, Petruk joked.
The man pop-eyed. Free? My stall would go bankrupt if I served you guys for free. Go on, you guys are just freeloaders. They all laughed and headed toward the lake. The lake turned out to be huge, with a bamboo bridge and a small waterfall flowing beneath. Garing asked,
"Where do we set up to fish, Truk?"
Let's go up ahead where it's shady with lots of trees,
Petruk said.
Good idea,
Added Bagong.
That way we won't get burned by the sun.
After a short walk, they found a beautiful spot near a small waterfall. Petruk decided to fish there, while Garing and Bagong looked for their own spots nearby. Bagong walked until he reached his desired spot. He sat down on the grass and prepared to bait his hook. With the bait attached to the hook, Bagong cast his line into the lake, hoping he would get a lot of fish that day. Now just wait, he said. Elsewhere, Garing had also found a good spot. He sat down on a large rock and began to put bait on his hook. Garing cast his line into the lake, hoping it wouldn't be long before a fish took his bait. Petruk did the same, casting his line into the lake. And now all of them were waiting for a fish to take their bait. A moment later, Bagong got a bite. He pulled on his line until the fish surfaced. He then took the fish and put it into his bamboo container. Garing also got a bite. He reeled in his line and put that fish into the bamboo container as well. Petruk did the same, but when his line suddenly tugged, it felt heavier than expected. After struggling to reel it in, he discovered not a fish, but an old boot.
Of all things, a boot.
Petruk cursed under his breath, tossing it aside and casting again. Meanwhile, Garing and Bagong were catching fish after fish. Their bamboo containers were already full when they decided to check on Petruk.
Damn, I got another plastic bottle.
Petruk pulled his hook. Garing called out,
How many have you got, Truk?
Nothing but trash.
Petruk shouted in frustration.
Bottles, shoes, garbage, no fish.
Bagong laughed.
We caught plenty, Truk. Guess luck isn't on your side today.
Petruk grumbled.
Yeah. Let's just go home. It's almost evening anyway.
As they walked back toward the stall, Petruk kept complaining while carrying a bag of trash he had fished up. Garing warned him.
Careful with your words, Truk. They say spirits live in this lake. Don't anger them.
Bagong added,
Don't worry about the fish. We'll share ours with you.
but Petruk, still angry, shouted,
Fishing means catching fish yourself, not getting charity.
Then he threw the garbage back into the lake in anger. Garing was shocked.
Truk, you can't just throw trash into the lake. Something bad might happen.
But Petruk ignored him. Far across the lake, a ghostly figure was also fishing. In life, the ghost had loved fishing so much that even in death, the habit continued. As it sat waiting for a bite, Petruk's trash flew across and struck the ghost's head. Furious, the ghost rose from the water, shouting, "Who dares throw trash at me? I'll make you pay!" Unaware, the trio hurried back to the motorbike, worried the shopkeeper had closed. When they arrived, the stall was indeed shut, but luckily, the motorbike was still there. Petruk apologized for his temper and for giving in to anger. They mounted the bike and started heading home. As dusk fell, Garing tried to lighten the mood.
Don't worry, Truk. When we get home, we'll grill the fish with chili sauce and veggies.
Petruk smiled. Bagong added,
And we can save some for tomorrow, too.
but then Bagong noticed something behind a tree.
Hey, what's that?
Probably a ghost.
Said Garing half-jokingly,
Let's just pretend we didn't see it.
whispered Petruk. As they passed by, a voice hissed, "So you pretend you can't see me, huh? I'll chase you then." The ghost lunged after them. Bagong turned around and screamed, "It's chasing us!"
Hold on tight!
shouted Petruk, flooring the gas. But with 3 people plus their catch, the bike was too heavy. The ghost kept getting closer. "You dare throw garbage at me? I'll get my revenge!" the ghost howled. Suddenly, the fishing line from their gear snapped loose and hooked onto the ghost's robe.
Truk! Ring! We caught a ghost!
Bagong yelled.
Cut the line! Let it go!
Garing shouted back. Bagong did, and the ghost fell to the ground, but quickly got up and continued the chase. Thinking they were safe, Bagong sighed.
Finally, we lost it.
Good. Let's hurry home,
said Garing. Just then the ghost dropped from above right in front of them. Ha ha ha! We meet again, it laughed. Petruk panicked, lost control, and splash! They crashed into a muddy rice field. Covered in mud, the ghost stood at the roadside and scolded them. Serves you right! Maybe now you'll learn not to throw trash anywhere you please. Garing turned to Petruk.
See? This is your fault.
Petruk bowed his head.
I'm sorry. I won't do it again.
The ghost forgave him and disappeared back into the darkness. Garing said to Bagong.
Are all the fish okay, Gong?
Bagong checked their fish.
All good, Rang. The fish are safe.
Petruk sighed in relief.
Let's just go home. At least that ghost won't be haunting us anymore.
They rode off, soaked and muddy. Petruk grumbled.
Great. Didn't catch any fish. And now the bike's broken, too. Guess I'm taking it to the repair shop tomorrow.